At the end of the day, we've come here to fix an animal and hopefully send a happy client home with them, or leave them on farm to be a productive, high welfare animal. Now, in terms of our note taking, that is really, really important. We have to legally have contemporaneous records of what we do. There's the legal aspect also of dispensing medications properly, making sure there's expiry dates, batches, and withdrawal periods that are essential in farm animal medicine. That takes the vast majority of my vet's time. It is not spent on farm doing the clinical work that they grew up with an ambition to do. This is the aftermath of it, the sitting down and doing their notes, remembering everything. And if you're working with an inefficient system, that takes a lot of time and it drops morale through the floor. I've just finished my call. I'm standing at the back of my car with a client. What often happens because we are on a server-based system is I can't hotspot my computer to get a signal to get onto the server crashes. I've got like a note in my head about what to do or something on my phone. And then at the end of the day, I get back to the practice. And if I have time, I can write all those notes out and build them. The longer I go between the consultation and writing the notes, the less reliable they are just by the very nature of it. And I'm out till 7 o'clock at night. Yes, I can go home and build them, but when does my time start? Everyone has someone in the practice who is so chaotic with their drug management. They go, oh, I'm on call this weekend and I can't count the number of bottles of Metacam that I've got in my car. I'll just take 2 more off the shelf. Before you know it, they've amassed 6 half-empty bottles in the car. That's a huge amount of wastage that they're never going to recoup. Large animal is different to small animal. There's a lot of lone working. So I can't just lean over to someone and go, how does this work? Or will you do this for me? I actually need to solve problems for myself in the moment. My lab machine only allows me to run things as a dog or a cat. Why do I have to explain to my client that has a goat that it says Siamese cat on their lab results? It doesn't look professional. It wears away at you. Having to do the workarounds, having something facing you all the time, tell you repeatedly that's not set up for you. Farm and equine, we're not the predominant industry within veterinary practice, but we are here and we are important. We shouldn't be an afterthought. Our jobs aren't more or less demanding, they're just different. The practice management system in a small animal setting is a bit of a hub. It's the lifeline in the ambulatory practice. We're dealing with multi-party owners, multiple sites. Animals might be kept at a different place to where the owner is living, where we invoice. We might speak to someone who's actually not the owner of the animals. And I want to know from one glance in my practice management system, who's got authorization to do certain things like allow me to do surgery or euthanasia, who's also responsible for the billing, who am I speaking to about accounts. It's embarrassing as a veterinary practice if you don't get that right and you're continually ringing the wrong person or turning up at the wrong address. I'm very interested in how AI can be harnessed for the powers of good and efficiency. I want to help shape a product that will work for myself and my colleagues and my clients. So I get that being afraid of tech is a thing, and we are right to be skeptical about certain things and question them, but there comes a time where we have to embrace it. And especially when companies are veterinary focused and veterinary led, I think we've got to embrace that. How cool would it be to develop something that made the lives of farm and equine vets easier, that we didn't have to be an afterthought? And I really hope to continue on a successful journey, just making lives easier for vets everywhere.